a retro gamer and hobbyist artist with a lot of nerve. Crolister, the master opponent. Hi guys, Crolister here with this week's How the Freehand Draw for the Super Smash Bros. Series. In this video, I will draw Corrin from Fire Emblem Fates. Just a few more characters to go. Let's get this one last character from Fire Emblem currently over with. Like usual, I'll start with the face. I need to make all that a lot bigger. Then I'll draw, first of all, a piece of hair going down the front of his face. Then we spike off to the side. Erase the overlapping piece of the head. Notice how his ears are actually elf ears. They have, like, pointed elf-like ears. The hair is a bit complex. It's barely even gonna look like the character until I get him colored. Which is fine. I'll refine the hair a little bit off cam later also. Everybody favors the female Corrin, and the hair might be easier to draw on that. It's just I only have the male Corrin amiibo, so whatever. Now we're gonna do, like, the neck part of his attire. I'm not sure if I should have drawn this first. This gold arrow shape they have on their chest that holds their cape in place. I probably shouldn't have done that before I detailed the torso line. Yeah. This is part of the cape going around the backside. There. Might as well do the arms now. Give the arms their respective detail. Of course, if you want, you can simplify some of this. I'm just trying to find how to draw it to make it look as good as it could in my simple style. Good enough. I'll just work on his right arm now. I'm gonna do the sword later. The design on the tunic in particular is going to be tricky, since with the amiibo, he has his sword in front of his body, making it hard to see. I guess if I had the female Corrin amiibo, it'd make a big difference. Oh well. I only need one amiibo for each playable character in the game, which I have, by the way, if you didn't already see. And I use them as an art reference to draw them. The part around his waist is, obscured with his sword on the amiibo in his Smash 4 render, so this kind of got me a little. I also re-detailed it off camera to make it look more like what it actually does. The legs are going to be a lot easier. The extra detail on the legs isn't even as detailed as it is on the arms. And for whatever reason, they wear shin guards. So, again, it could be because they're kind of like elves, or hobbits, whichever one. Check the size. Then I'm gonna start drawing their sword. The hilt is gonna be a little trickier. We're gonna start with 4 ovals going from the hilt, starting here. Then we can get a start on the blade. Then at about double its length among the ovals, we're just going to draw a bigger oval. Just above that will be the sword's tip. in some more detail. I'll make it look better off cam. Then we're gonna draw the rotating blades. Kind of weird how Corrin's sword is like a perpetual chainsaw in a way. A flame saw, if I may add. The fire part's only gonna be in the final picture, though. Then just draw his cape. And after examining him real good and slightly refining some parts, like the hair, we color. I'll use pale lavender for the hair, just so you can tell it's coloring from his clothes. Fire Emblem characters and their weird hair colors. And sword designs. Only some of them have weird sword designs. I'll do most of the sword off camera, because that's just going to be boring repetition. I'll add the fire part of the sword and some detail on the cape in the final picture. Let's just put in his eyes. They have red eyes. And I'll just come out with the final picture from here. Here's the final picture, which I named a mindful dragon, because they're part dragon, they can transform into one, and they have to make decisions throughout the game of Fire Emblem Fates. So, you know. Although Corrin is a very unique Fire Emblem series character, it was a rerun of Roy, in that they were included just to promote the game that came out afterward, and then that game wasn't as popular as other games in the series that have representation in the roster. So, whatever, Nintendo. I still think a character that can shapeshift into a dragon is a interesting concept as a big dragon fan. So, there's that, I guess. So that's my attempt at drawing Corrin in my simple freehand art style. consider subscribing or at least checking out my channel if you like any of the franchises listed, because I plan to talk about them a lot. I'm going to continue doing so for my channel. I am a hobbyist artist that makes fan art of different game characters and franchises I like, and will occasionally come out with let's plays of mostly retro games I have that I feel like are worth playing for support on my channel. I have quite a lot in mind, so consider checking me out if you are interested. And I will come out with the remaining 3 characters I still have yet to draw week by week. And I can take requests for other characters you want me to draw as long as they're video game characters. This is a gaming channel after all. I am Crolister, Master of Ponage. Thanks for watching, stay tuned for more content, and I will see you guys very soon.